Station today, and I will just wait 10 seconds for a few people to join us, and then we'll start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello again. I'm Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English. Today, I'm going to talk to you about perfecting your English speaking skills. I looked at some of the comments that were made on our Speak Excellent English Facebook group page, and it seems that the majority of my English language learners have similar questions. For example, how can I speak better English? The answer to that is probably the same answer that anyone that speaks your native language will give you. It is to practice speaking well. For example, in your native English language, you perhaps go to school, attend classes, listen to lectures. It really depends upon the type of schooling you're participating in. Is it elementary? Are you between 6 to 9 years of age, 10 to 15 years of age, 16 to 26, 27 years of age? It really depends. It really depends on your learning style. What I have for students is an opportunity to learn how to express themselves and be able to take on any type of position or get into a career that is all encompassing. As you may well know, the world is getting smaller and smaller, specifically because there is technology. There is probably not a real good excuse not for anyone, even small children, to learn a small amount of English. Now, English is not the only language that is out there. I, at this point, can only speak one language, and that is English. But I still work at becoming the best at speaking quality English. Quality English in such a way that anyone can understand what it is that I'm saying. I love vocabulary words. I love words that I don't even know, words that are even made up, words that I make up, such as pita. Pita is one of my most famous words, and it's one that I created, me. Now, you may ask, what is pita? And I've talked about pita in other environments and situations, but for me, pita is an acronym, and it represents P is for phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are usually those two-letter words: get up, go to, move over, down under. Those are phrasal verbs. I is for idiom. Idioms are those phrases that in some instances makes absolutely no sense, such as raining cats and dogs. That simply means that it is raining very heavily, but absolutely no dogs and cats are coming down from the sky. T is transitional phrases, such as however, although, and, first. Those are your transitional phrases. When you're able to use your transitional phrases, it makes your English speaking skills flow. And then there's the academic vocabulary, the one that I love above all else. Earlier, I said I love vocabulary. Before there was the internet, I had a dictionary that my mother gave me. I love that dictionary. It's about this thick, a huge dictionary. And every time I learned a new word, I would highlight that word in yellow. And you would be amazed to see how many words I had learned over the years when I lived with my parents that I had highlighted in that vocabulary. So there are not too many words that I come across that I don't understand the meaning. I don't necessarily use them because I'm not in an environment that is conducive to me just spitting out vocabulary words. Finally, I want to use my pita in a sentence or in a passage. I'll begin at the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I am so excited to be here to talk with you today about myself and Peter. However, it is important that you listen to the words that I speak. Once you start to do that, it will be just as easy as eating apple pie. When you're learning vocabulary words and listening to the way that it is spoken, I would say you must have in your possession something to write on. Don't count on your memory that you heard it, you will remember it. You will remember because you wrote something down. It is my promise, an absolute promise, that you will remember. And if I did not say, academic vocabulary, as far as I'm concerned, is any word that has 3 or more syllables. I want to say thank you so much for listening to me today. If you enjoyed the tips that I just gave you, please leave feedback on this YouTube channel. Join my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And there's a little bell close to the subscribe. If you click that bell, when I go live, you will be notified immediately. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was my pleasure to speak with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.